Today's Military Makeover is brought to you by the Navy Mutual Aid Association, insuring those who serve since 1879.
Getting life insurance, deciding what your coverage requirements are, is a very personal decision. If you're a relatively junior, young individual in the service, you may get enough coverage just through the government. But as you go on, as you get more responsibility, families, a home, a mortgage, you may find that that coverage is not sufficient. The best way to determine that is to sit down with a professional and do a needs assessment to determine what exactly you need in terms of a combination of coverage that might augment your Servicemen's Group Life Insurance, or if you're leaving the service, replace your Servicemen's Group Life Insurance with another policy.
Kelly, Ryan, so great to have Navy Mutual back again. I know this is your first time on Military Makeover. Thanks for being here and for helping our family out here. What's your connection to military families?
So my father is retired Marine Corps 30 years, and my youngest brother is currently serving in the Marine Corps active duty.
And my husband was in the Marine Corps.
So you actually know what military families go through and you know what their needs are. How does Navy Mutual help in the overall scheme of planning a life plan and life insurance?
Well, Navy Mutual is a veteran services organization, and we're a nonprofit, and we offer life insurance low cost to those who served in the armed forces, Army, Navy, military retirees, active duty reservists, all of those who are eligible in certain states who are veterans, and we offer this coverage very affordably.
You know, life insurance, having that initial conversation can be a little uncomfortable, a little bit difficult, but once you break through that, you find out that there's a lot to learn, isn't there?
Discussing life insurance is a very uncomfortable topic. People don't want to talk about death. They don't want to realize their own mortality. But it's a conversation that you need to have with your family to make sure that you're protecting their financial future.
So what are some of the things that a military family especially should look for when planning life insurance?
Well, typically we start with a needs assessment. We ask the right questions and we start by listening to them. Each individual family is different, so we really try to customize something to meet their needs specifically.
Ryan, when you sit down with a family for the first time, how do you open up that dialogue?
Well, I like to start out by letting them talk. You know, that's important. Hearing as much as you can from their family is really going to allow us to make a custom plan. And I always like starting with the needs assessment because it provides a solid framework and foundation to start the conversation. Talking about death and funeral expenses, income replacement, mortgage and education for children. That's really a good framework. Obviously, it's a lot deeper than that, but that's a good place to start.
Well, listening, super important, and it's great that you guys are both there as a trusting ear to advise everyone. And the needs assessment, I want to learn more about that, so you guys will come back a little bit later and fill us in on that?
Absolutely.
All right, see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
1 in 5 Americans prioritize paying for leisure activities like eating out over buying life insurance. Speak with a life insurance specialist and get the right life insurance at the right cost for you and your family. Today's Military Makeover has been brought to you by the Navy Mutual Aid Association, insuring those who serve since 1879.